All right. Go!
News your button. No warrior now.
This part.
Microphone check 1, 2. What is this?
News your button. No warrior now.
Parks on the boards.
Yes!
All right, let's get right into it, man. Oprah interview with Prince Harry, Meghan Markle. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Tea was spilled. It said that Oprah was paid somewhere between $7 and $9 million to license this interview. It's also said that Meghan and Prince Harry were paid absolutely nothing. And in this interview, the tea was, Meghan says that in the months when I was pregnant, we have in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, he's not going to be given a title, and also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born. Harry said it was not a conversation he ever wanted to discuss. Meghan said she had a clear and real and frightening thought about suicide while she was a working member of the royal family. Harry said she did not receive any support from the royal family over her mental health, saying it was not a conversation to be had. End quote. End story. Assuming that you gentlemen have either seen the interview or seen highlights from it.
Saw highlights. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, same.
Because I honestly, this is going to sound insensitive. I don't care.
I mean,
I feel for Meghan. I really do. I really, really do. And I mean that genuinely. I think that's horrible. And I think this happens in a lot of families in general when it comes to interracial dating or things of that nature. But this family is a shitty fucking family. Nothing about this is
powerful white
surprising
people
to
from
me.
Europe.
This is the family that has the bloodline that ruined this world. I don't care. I don't. They're horrible fucking people, and that's how it's gonna be. There's nothing shocking here. I think it's cool that Harry left them. I think that's dope on a moral level, but I'm not saying he's brave. He fucking still has his mom's inheritance. He can still do that. There's way more problems in the world than what the royal family has already done to this world.
Okay, I like it.
I mean,
Fuckers don't have health insurance. You think I want to watch an Oprah interview about the royal fucking family?
Yeah, no, this is definitely
I'm just
not
being
my type
honest.
of shit.
Like, I know this has become a thing. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. I didn't care about
Yes,
it,
Meghan went into one of the worst families in the history of the world.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope her mental health is
course.
is
I
better.
I care.
Things like that,
care there. I'm just saying that.
Then that's care. If you
To-
care,
to ma-
if
to
you
make
care,
it-
if you care there, then that is care.
Yes, but to make this a number one priority in the world is just, fam. These are the worst people ever.
I understand what he's saying. Like everybody in a hoopla over
say
the,
it. Let's
the
just
interview.
make it clear because he's taking a bold
Yeah, no, I
stance.
hope Meghan and Harry and the baby are great and fine. Everyone's in
Y'all
great health.
care about that.
Yeah,
Y'all do.
that as a
Yeah.
person.
I think,
yeah.
and I think it's dope that Harry took that stance. But I'm not gonna give Prince Harry all this fucking credit that he made all these crazy moves. You've never had a job. You can make that move when you have the inheritance of an Illuminati level of money. Fuck out of here.
it might be
Cool.
higher than
I think
Illuminati.
I think that's dope that you did that for your wife and that you stood on that stance. You said fuck your family when they ain't.
That was
fucking
honorable.
That's some real honorable
Of course,
shit.
that
I
was
love
honorable.
that. I
Yeah.
think that's amazing. But I'm not gonna sit here and give him all these oh my god, wow, what a brave thing to do.
I'm not going to
Fam.
argue with Rory.
Both of them are gonna be fine.
good points.
I do feel like that's a contradiction.
They're both gonna be fine. No, I just know people that have real fucking problems.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I get it.
Sorry. I know people that have
what's-
real
what's-
fucking problems.
All right, we got
And it
Rory.
ain't-
We
Rory
got
just barred
Rory's
it
take.
up. I got nothing.
Yeah,
Dude.
I felt the same way. I didn't rush to see the interview. I still have my reservations about just watching and supporting anything Oprah. But you know, I watched the highlights and I understood what it was, but I wasn't so shocked. You know, people were shocked that they were concerned about the skin tone of the baby, and I'm like, they're still concerned about my skin tone, and I'm a grown man in America where I'm from. So, you know, I didn't think that the royal family would be accepting of a brown skinned baby in their kingdom. No, I didn't think so. But that wasn't news to me. You know what I mean? And hearing her say she, you know, had suicidal thoughts and all of that, that was like, damn, you know,
course.
And you care about that.
No,
Of
that
course.
100%. I was like, damn.
And you all care about that.
Yeah, no.
We're
Of
sympathetic
course,
for the motherfucker,
I
of
just,
course.
I'm just not shocked that the bloodline that slaughtered the Native Americans is shocked that their baby would be dark skinned when she's not even a dark skinned woman.
Yeah.
They're ignorant fucking people that have had control in this world. The same way we talk about Duke when we say if we would just shut the fuck up about them,
Yeah.
maybe some of the power would go away. Of course, way different circumstances.
Yeah.
But the power that we give them in this family, and it's not even our fucking country,
Yeah.
is insane to me.
I agree.
Oprah, go fucking interview Biden.
So you can say,
I
come
don't
on,
care
man.
about this. I don't care.
Come on, man.
I don't at all. I don't care about this.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care.
I know
didn't
people
care
without
about
health
you.
insurance.
didn't
I
care
don't
about
care about this.
You guys are such men.
No,
guys are so
that's bars. That's not man shit. You know, it's
That is man shit because there are some aspects of this that you do care about.
Of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
The fundamental experience that she had is terrible.
Awful.
All right, stop.
Awful.
All right, 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. Let me try to get my thoughts together. I didn't know Rory was coming in so hot. We have Meghan Markle doing a sit-down interview to speak about something that the average consumer knows nothing about, which is the role that the media plays in our mental health and us wanting to end it and just a plethora of things, right? So I'm a mental health guy. You've got me there. That is important.
I've
for me.
admitted on this podcast of having extremely similar feelings that this woman has had.
That feeling for me is magnified when you throw in Princess Diana's bout with media and the role they played in everything Princess Diana. I won't begin to speculate, but there are rumors about her demise and how it happened. And even if you're not going off the rumors, the documented story of the role the media played in her demise amplifies this story more and more for me. 3, watching this, right, Meghan, it brought me back to that Princess Diana interview where she was basically
I've
saying the
watched
same thing. For the people that are unaware, I'll try to find just a piece so I can play it, right? Because it brought me right back to that. That deja vu was a little weird. Here we go.
Many people, I mean the establishment that I'm married into, because they've decided that I'm a non-starter.
It's an interview from a million years ago. Princess Diana talking about her experience within the
Because I do things differently.
establishment. Oh, what happened? I'm sorry.
Because I don't go by a rule book. Because I lead from the heart, not the head. And albeit that's got me into trouble in my work, I understand that. But someone's got to go out there and love people and show it.
And do you think that because of the way you behave, that's precluded you effectively from becoming queen?
Yes, well, not precluded me, I wouldn't say that. I just don't think I have as many supporters in that environment than I did.
I don't have as many supporters in that environment as I once did. You mean the Royal House? Yes. I'm just reading the subtitles as they come up.
Threat of some kind.
This is eerily similar to the interview that I watched with
I agree with you, and I've watched this interview
with the young lady, right?
Well, I think that's what Rory is saying. It
3.
shouldn't be a surprise. This is how they are.
The things that I'm
This is-
saying are
this
not
is the-
speaking
the
to
wor- the
anything
worst
being a
family
surprise to
ever.
anybody.
Okay.
That part is well known and well documented. The stuff I'm saying is just human feelings. I'm not talking about the racism in a foundation that's racist.
Literally, England has
got
wreaked
that-
havoc
Got that part.
on the base of racism.
I'm only looking at
through
this through the
eternity.
eyes of awesome. I'm only looking at this through the eyes of Prince Harry, who me and my family or anybody that's ever taught me about him never painted him to be one of them. Really, he always looked different. He always moved different. It was a different sauce. It was a different swag. If you grew up, you know he wasn't like his brother. It looked off.
He was in the streets and by in the streets. I mean, he was out in these
You
clubs
knew,
wilding.
You knew Princess Diana wasn't really with the regime. You was gonna watch him growing up. So I'm not looking through those eyes. I'm looking through the eyes of this young lady who we all watched in Suits met a dude, fell in love, and that's it. It's not a whole lot of extras when you fall in love with somebody. I love you and this is what we're doing. How they handled it, how both of them handled it, which was a big thing on whatever the morning show over there is. That was the big discrepancy is, hey, they're talking about the media, but the media on their wedding day was awesome. And the young lady was saying, yeah, but the media up until that was horrific. The media after that was horrific. So I'm looking at it through those eyes. And I commend them for how they handled it, what they had to go up against, because I don't imagine it to be easy for Prince Harry to tell his whole royal family, yo, suck my dick, I'm out. I don't imagine it for him to be easy to fight that fight on the strength of his significant other. Like, I just imagine it to be really difficult. Yeah, I don't care that the family's racist. To Rory's point, we knew that already. But I certainly care about how they're treating this essentially white passing woman, because she could pass for white.
She could.
And now this is turning into a colorism conversation as it goes on. But she can pass for white, and they still said, hey, how that baby coming out? Like, so, Rory.
Which speaking from a white person. Let me just get
this out.
Because
so Rory can feel that way. But for us, whoa, you taking this white lady and you questioning the little bit of black that this baby could come out with. Stark reminder that it don't matter how light you are.
That's the point I was going to make. That's how deep racism is.
So if I care about that,
you could look like a white person, but if you have any type of shit that isn't white, that's how deep this shit go.
And if I care about those things, which I do, then I care about how it affects people that aren't attached to the establishment, which today would be Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
And I'm not saying I don't care about that. That I care about.
Well, that's why I keep interrupting you, because when you say, yo, I don't care about shit, like, it's blanket.
This is a story that happens with so many people, not just in the United States, in the entire world. Tell me why that family is royal. Like, I could take it way deeper to why this should not fucking matter. It matters the topic that we're talking about, where a family would look at someone that may date someone outside another race and feel away and treat her shitty. That's something I care about all day.
Right.
The fact that we're making a story for them, for this family, is my issue. That's why I don't care. Fuck this family. Go figure out why they're the royal family.
Right.
Go research.
I get it.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Let's not talk about it.
I'm not mad at that.
Leave it the fuck alone. We could talk about the issue all day. I'm with you. But they're not the only people that go through this. I'm glad it could be highlighted that this is a thing, but we all know this is a thing. I didn't need Oprah to tell me this is a thing. I know it's a thing. This family is the worst family ever. Fuck them. Stop talking about them.
But in speaking about the issue, I'm not really speaking about the family.
No, they're talking about the family. You and I right now are talking about the issue.
I'm talking about Harry and Meghan, for me.
You and I are talking about the issue.
And racism.
This
and all
whole
that
thing,
they maybe had
you
to
just
go
said,
through
you just said
and
Oprah.
exalting.
You just said Oprah made $7 million off this.
It's not
This
my
is
first
about the
concern,
family.
but yeah.
It ain't about the issue. You think Oprah's making $7 million talking about this issue or talking about this family?
It's definitely the family.
But Oprah's $7 million is the least of my concerns.
No, but
It's the
what
least of
Rory
my
is saying,
concerns.
what Rory is saying is it goes back to because it's about the family.
It's about the family. This has nothing to do with the real issue.
Not
it's
for
about
me.
the family.
Okay,
I understand what he's saying, and I'm not gonna offer him pushback on his stance on his family. Come on,
Right.
I'm not doing that. But before this story ever existed, I had empathy for Britney Spears when we watched that doc.
Sure, so lie. OD.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't be the guy that has empathy for Britney Spears for what she went through with the media, and then turn around and hear this story. If this had nothing to do with royalty, Maul, if it were Joe, and my mom died because paparazzi was chasing her, and then I had an issue with paparazzi, and I brought it to my unroyal mom and dad or unroyal family, and they had an adverse reaction to it, it's beef. Forget royalty. Forget racism. I'm putting me in the shoes of Dan, that's nuts.
So-
Yeah, no, for sure
So
it is.
I'm separating
Like, and
it.
some of us
That's what
rock
I'm
with
doing.
Princess Diana differently, rocked with me, and we could tell she was a little different.
She was a hippie by
So
those
to watch
standards.
that, and then 20 years, 30, however many years later, you see your kid go through the same exact thing with media, and your family do absolutely nothing to stop it. From a humanity standpoint, I feel for that. I don't care about Oprah here. I don't care about what she got paid. I don't care about none of that. Listen, as much lesser dudes, I've had to allegedly save my girl from shit that was much softer than this. And it was tough. We've all been in a bind where our girl felt the way about something and we had to stand up. I cannot imagine being in this position. That's the only reason that I throw the royal family in there. Because, wow, what a lot to resist against. That's it.
Okay, so you're not separating them, and that's where our difference is. I separate my empathy for Meghan. I really do have empathy for it. I can only have empathy. I don't understand it. I can just try to sympathize with what's going on. I can separate that to see the spectacle that's going on in the sense that I don't think anyone cares about the real issue. They're making a spectacle because of who it is. Side note, the way this quote-unquote Kim and Kanye divorce has gone, I thought they've handled amazing. They've made no spectacle about it. Like,
but let me just offer this.
Because there's real issues. Divorce is a real issue. What they're going through, a lot of people go through all the time when it comes to interracial dating. It's not a spectacle to make money off of. Like, when you starting with the 7 million with the Oprah shit, that's what bothers me. And it bothers me because I know the family is fucked up. So yes, I sit here and love what Meghan is going through in bringing attention to that ordeal. I love that is trying to be highlighted, but it's not. They're doing this for bread. It's the royal fucking family. I love that this idea could be brought up.
Whoa. Let's have some tact here. Who is doing that for bread? Meghan and Harry?
No. Oh, God, no. No. God, no.
Okay.
No. Of course not. Oprah. Oprah.
Agreed.
Okay.
NBC. Everything that is done around the royal family has been for bread recently. I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to what they've been doing. It's bread. It's all bread. It's nasty.
Okay, I'm following you.
Which is why I support them for leaving for it. I do not.
But this
it's just not a main thing for me. I don't care.
But why this is such a big deal and why this is getting so much attention is because of the position that Harry and Meghan took. Yeah,
and I love them for taking it.
Yeah, we know the family's
That's fire.
racist.
They took that stance.
Yeah, we know this is the worst family in the world. Been on it like this for years. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. We've been knowing that. We've never seen anybody pick up and say, you know what? I'm out. I'm going to escape this racism by going to America. Like, no, we've never seen it.
Which, by the way, is ironic and hilarious.
Ass backwards.
Not escaping it.
Which is ass backwards.
It's you know.
Canada has racism
in Canada. I'm not denying that.
But I'm just saying we have never seen that bold a stance from people that were active members. So we thought of not them, but any royal family. So that's why it's news. I guess, and that's why these people are fucking mongering toward the story.
I guess my outrage comes to the value of the royal family and why this matters more, because their stance was amazing and I'm glad they did it. And yes, it shows everyone that through hundreds of years with this family, I can leave it. But my issue is with the structure of that and the value that we're putting on the royal family and the value we put on England. I'm not trying to shit on England, but the way England has ruined this whole entire world. We value this royal family that's not even really the government in there anymore.
Right.
Why is this a thing? Fuck that family. So, we should stop valuing this. I guess that's my overall point. Stop valuing this family.
I agree. But definitely, you know, we have
fame is
empathy
insane.
with Harry, Meghan, and their child.
Of course. And I'm sure I've sound nuts on here. I'm sure I'm gonna get killed, but
no, I think you actually
you sound nuts.
Listen,
I think you sound nuts.
Ireland has been trying to.
I think you're just fighting an independent point. I don't think you sound nuts and saying fuck the family.
I think I sound nuts, but I'm just an Irish person that has hated England forever in my household. We've been trying to tell y'all England's been shitty forever.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm just taking it out on y'all.
No, but what you're saying is real though. It's
I got
you know the
I got
fucked
family
up.
that's still
So
fucking
it's-
with North
it's not-
Ireland.
It's not a thing of I just didn't like, people acting like this was such a shocker. That's what I was looking at.
Yeah, but
Everybody
I don't like
online
the
was
women. I don't like the women online, women in particular, that are saying, I have no empathy for Meghan because you knew the family you was marrying into when you fell for Duke.
Well, that's not
nasty.
fair. That's not fair. That's not fair.
nasty.
You can't say
That's
that.
not fair. That's not fair at all.
No.
Okay.
You can't.
say
You
that.
can not be surprised that her family met her with that energy, but you
Right.
can't. If you fall in love with dude,
Right.
I'm not falling in love with your family. I love you.
Right.
Yeah, that's not fair. That's not fair at all.
And we have a statement issued by Buckingham Palace on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen. And I think it's important to note that Oprah did follow up and say that it wasn't the Queen who allegedly made the statements or the questions
that.
about Archie.
So
This says the whole family is saddened to learn the full extent of how challenging. The whole family is saddened to learn.
Ironic.
We moved and can't get away from the ambulance. The whole family is saddened to learn the full extent of how challenging the last few years have been for Harry and Meghan. The issues raised, particularly that of race, are concerning. While some recollections may vary, they are taken very seriously and will be addressed by the family privately. Harry, Meghan, and Archie will always be much loved family members. The end.
Ends.
Oh,
Ends.
thank God we got a statement. Cleared everything up.
hey man, that's why we whooped their ass in that war. You know what I'm saying?
And then they became our ally again. Anyways,
Piers Morgan walked off set. Good Morning Britain.
I have a confession to make.
I didn't hear it, so I'm asking y'all what happened.
There's another Piers that's dope, right?
It's
It's
not.
Piers Brockman.
It's not Piers Morgan.
What's the other Piers?
That's Pierce. Pierce.
Who's the dope
Brosnan.
one? Piers Brosnan.
Yeah, that's an actor.
When I hear Piers, he pops up and he's great looking, fly.
He's
And
a
then it's
Bond,
like
I
some
think, or something.
And it's like some doofy shit that Piers Morgan does. And I'm like, all right, wait, this is not my cool guy.
They're
that I
not
like.
peers.
It's a shot. It's a shot, man.
Yo.
I like that.
It's a shot.
That was kind of hard. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a shot.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
I like
that was
it.
kinda hard. That was kind of hard.
It's a shot, man.
They're not
That was kind of hard.
Piers.
Yeah, that was kind of hard. That was hard.
Okay.
Did he lie?
Just tell me, what did the guy do? He walked off the set, right? Because he was being pressed about
his
commentary on the whole matter.
Yeah.
Because he's been repping for the family and saying they're not racist, and Harry and Meg should shut the fuck up.
But Piers Morgan is racist.
Yeah.
Racist trying to tell other racists they not racist.
I think that's usually how it goes.
What you about to call him? Plugged in?
No, I'm not going to call him, but and that's why I love the internet. They found a clip of Piers Morgan saying he went out on a date with Meghan and got curved, and that's why the commentary's been
that's
so foul.
fine.
We had 2 hours in the pub. She had a couple of dirty martinis, had a couple of pints. We got on brilliantly. And then I put her in a cab, and it turned out to be a cab
what they did to Princess
that
Diana.
took her to a party where she met Prince Harry. And then the next night, they
I'm
had a
calling
solo
bullshit,
dinner
man.
together, and that was the last I ever heard from Meghan Markle. And I have never heard from her again.
That's
So
cat,
what
as the
happened?
kids would say.
She ghosted me, right?
Nah, maybe it's not Cap, and he's just a salty fuck and tried to hit on a girl that didn't want him, and then
I really liked her.
It's just like
she took a cab and met her husband.
I really liked her.
Yeah, I don't know if that's Cap.
He really liked her.
I bet he did.
He put her in the cab. She met Prince Harry, and never spoke to him again. And now he's killing in the commentary.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Sounds about right. He stormed off when they pressed him, get him the fuck off the set. Good. Don't need to hear from him anymore.
What can I ask? How did they press him? What were the questions? I didn't see this part. I just saw the.
This
Oprah
is
shit.
day 2. So yesterday they had a panel on, and the panel disagreed with everything he had to say about the whole ordeal, and they pressed him on it. In particular, a lady who was just grilling him. I have it here somewhere, but she was like, she said, fam, you're contradictory. You're highlighting some stuff. You're leaving out the other stuff. The family is racist. This is what they did. This is what y'all did. And y'all okay with it. The media is still continuing to do this.
Of course.
So this was day 2. And you could kind of feel it. This was the start of the show where they're right back on that topic. I imagine this to be a big deal over there. And
For sure.
And they had a brother on, and the brother didn't care that, he didn't care that was Pierce. Yeah, he got his shit off. And Pierce walked off.
And announced that he's leaving the show.
Is that true? He's leaving the show?
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
I'm going to miss him every morning while I'm watching the BBC or whatever this is on.
You watch BBC's every morning?
I do not.
On Tuesday, Morgan faced criticism.
BBC is actually all right.
Yeah, BBC.
It's actually more of the objective news you can watch.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, Morgan faced criticism
I'm dead ass.
from
No,
his
you're
own
right. You're
colleague.
100% right. Yeah,
It's one of the more. Go ahead.
Before I say you're dead ass right, we need to look into the origin of the BBC as well.
That I won't argue.
Don't Google it. Don't Google
It
BBC.
says,
Please.
I understand that you, Morgan, don't like Meghan Markle. You've made it clear a number of times in this program, said Good Morning Britain co-host Alex Beresford. And I understand that you've got a personal relationship with Meghan Markle, or had one, and she cut you off, he added. Has she said anything about you since she cut you off? I don't think she has, but yet you continue to trash her. At that point, Morgan got up and while walking off set said, okay, I'm done with this. Sorry. No, sorry. See you later. Sorry. Can't do this. Mm-hmm. And that's that on that. He walked out. Nah. Cry baby.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
And that's that.
Oh, well. Prayers again to
Prayers
Harry.
everyone involved?
Harry.
I don't think Megan said
and
anything about Pierce Morgan.
son.
Has Megan said anything about anybody?
No.
Like up until this point?
No.
And
Shorty been quiet, minding her business.
And they still didn't press Duke. I'm saying Duke, but he might
be a Duke.
He might be a Duke. He might be the Duke of York.
Hey, they still didn't press Duke of York about his role
Andrew.
in any of the what's my man's name?
That's not your man.
It's
Not my
definitely
man,
not your
the
man.
Jeffrey Epstein debacle. We never heard from
Andrew,
there still
Andrew
denying all
is
that.
a nasty fuck. From
No.
Look at his face.
His whole family looks nuts, honestly.
Yeah.
Are they inbred?
Of course.
Well, there you go.
Look, all right, guys, just do your research on the royal family.
And find
It's
Woody
disgusting.
Yeah.
Allen. Find Woody Allen and arrest him.
He won't go to the Knicks game. They looking good too, ain't they, Joe?
He will not
will
come
not go-
see the boys, right? Used to be at all the games.
All of the
Ain't seen
games.
Spike yet.
Yeah. Nowhere.
That damn Woody Allen, man. On another episode, I'm gonna talk about how sick some of these. I won't call them white crimes, but I feel like white people birthed them.
Not him at you.
We brought him to the table.
They would have never let one of us do that Woody Allen shit back in the 1700s or whenever that came up. They'd have killed us.
That was like the 90s.
No, not the Woody Allen shit. The birth of that crime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, they'd have killed our asses.
Yeah.
I'm rushing home to watch episode 3 of Allen versus Farrell.
Oh, you didn't watch 3 yet?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't see it.
It's a disgusting watch.
Well,
As
give
the
the
whole-
It's
the
tough to
backstory.
watch.
It is.
It's tough to watch.
It is.
Period. Episode 2 was real tough for me, and my mom warned me about episode 2, and it was still tough to watch. You said what, Rory?
Give backstory of somewhat of what happens in it. 'Cause
Woody
I don't
Allen,
think everyone knows
Woody
that.
Allen is a nasty, nasty man who Woody Allen married Mia Farrow, another really famous actress. She was adopting kids, and they had some kids, and Woody Allen was hitting on the kids and fondling the kids,
And
marrying the kids, and molesting the kids, and raping the kids, and somehow he's not underneath the jail, I don't think.
He's not underneath the jail.
And he's not in Bali,
To our knowledge.
to our knowledge.
To our knowledge.
And my question
whole
becomes, why is he allowed to still...
That whole family shit is... Google the whole family while you're watching this shit, because there's...
You were telling me some interesting stuff about it. Please.
Yeah, like her... Apparently Mia Farrow's brother, not that this is directly related, but it's interesting, is her brother was arrested for child molestation.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting
And
to know.
one of her sons, in the film, they talk about... he was... him and Woody were like... He looked up to Woody... 1,000,000%, that's my father, I love him, I followed him everywhere type shit.
Mm-hmm.
When the allegations came out, or maybe when it was the Sunni marriage thing came out, he said, I hate you, you disappointed me, blah, blah, I disown you as my father type of thing.
Yeah.
Now, years later, is a therapist for adopted children and says that Mia was abusing and making them. There was some sexual shit in there, making them be naked or something, and that now he was wrong about saying all that shit about Woody, and he believes Woody, and Woody didn't do this shit. I don't know what the fuck to believe. 2 kids say that he's nasty. 2 kids say that he's cool. And several of the other adopted children are dead now. It's fucking weird.
I'm not rolling with he's cool.
I know he's not. He's definitely not cool. He married his stepdaughter. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
You're not cool.
Yeah.
No matter how you slice it, you're not cool.
There's more interesting things behind this, is what you're saying.
I'm gonna wait to watch this in its entirety, but from what they've showed so far, and again, I've only seen 2 episodes. Boy, is Mia Farrow complicit in this,
bro.
I'm not gonna say that because I can't put myself in her shoes to know what she was dealing with or battling with having that type of husband or man in the house. But
I can't imagine a situation in which you walk in on your spouse doing inappropriate things with your children on more than one occasion and continue to have a relationship.
To not
Or
die.
allow them access to your children on any level.
Or to not kill him.
I mean, yes.
On another level.
Right.
But you can see it when you watch it. You get how power comes into play.
But yeah, no doubt. The thing about that angle that I find interesting, at least, is that she wasn't not powerful. She came from a family of Hollywood actors and filmmakers, and she was a prominent actor before she met Woody.
I don't have children,
In
but I don't think power is
episode
going to matter to me.
In episode
If I have
1, I want
protecting
to
my
say
children.
that. Well, I'm sorry, go ahead.
And let me just be
that-
clear:
that
Woody
power
Allen
trip
is a
shit-
nasty man, no matter how you slice it, because
Yeah.
he married his fucking stepdaughter.
In episode 1, she was speaking to the fact that yes, she had some gigs, but she always felt like she wouldn't have had anywhere near the career that she did without him, and without him casting her in these roles. I think they went on a run when they were
13
married of like
movies
13
straight. Yeah,
movies
yeah.
straight, which was unheard of. So yeah, she might have had a career, but I'm talking about how she felt about that career and sustaining it long term. I don't know if she felt the greatest about it.
Maybe
and,
not.
And,
I don't
and
know.
I'm saying that's not an excuse. Power's not an excuse when it comes to protecting your children. I don't have children, but yeah. Protect your kids, fuck your career.
That whole family is very strange and weird, and I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. It's what I've come away with. Granted, I don't know how many episodes it is. We're only through 3. There's still more to learn. There's a lot of weird shit happening over there.
Do you believe in human sacrifice?
Hmm?
Do you believe it's a thing somewhere?
Yeah, no, I think it's an active thing
think
that
that is a
happens
thing
very
somewhere.
often, yeah.
Do we know who started that?
I think it's been around since the dawn of time, damn near.
Yeah, I think that goes along with the people that actually run this country, and I'm not trying to go back to the royal family shit, but yeah, I think it all goes back to that.
We don't need to. I'm only bringing it up to say if you believe in that,
Believe in
then
it.
how could you say?
Hold on, let's because people are
believe in it as in know it
some
to
of our
exist.
listeners are stupid. Yes, I believe it exists.
Yes.
I don't believe in doing it.
Of course not. But if you believe,
Just wanna make that clear.
Motherfuckers up on your free time.
But if you believe it to exist, and then we have this story here, where you have this powerful man marries into family with mad kids, and now he's doing what he's doing, being a nasty man in there, but dangling opportunities over the mom. Yeah, you could say that she's complicit, but couldn't you understand how one could end up complicit in that? If you believe in human sacrifice.
She said.
No, I'm not saying it couldn't exist in what she did with everything.
Oh, you're saying it's wrong.
I'm saying fuck out of here.
Oh,
Protect
okay.
your children.
Oh, okay. Well, I have no argument for me.
That's all. That's
No
all I
argument
was
for me.
saying.
Adopting more children. And granted,
All I was
she
saying,
seems like a
protect
great
your
mother and
kids.
all that, but it's shit is fucking weird, man. It's weird. It's some
definitely-
weird,
it's definitely,
rich, white Hollywood elite
It's not
shit.
your normal optic. It's definitely
Yeah.
like you look at it and you like,
It's a tough watch.
yeah.
It is.
It is a tough watch. You got to have the stomach for it.
They're
And
adopting these poor children from Vietnam with, physical disabilities, blind children, handicapped children, and all this crazy, nasty shit's going on. This is fucking weird, man.
We're saying it's not normal, but anytime it comes to elitists and people in certain positions, it seems to be a pattern. And of course, I live with we should know the evidence of things, but I also am subscribed to if it continues to be talked about all the time amongst every single elite person, maybe there's some truth we should look into at least.
I'll tell you something.
Yeah.
And it seems to be a thing.
And I don't want to
Once I find the naked pictures of my kid in your crib,
you're dying.
You're dead.
Lights out.
yeah.
It's not a.
Lights out, niggas. Jigga. What's my motherfucking name?
And that was like
it's
the
over for you.
sixth
Well, that's what
offense
I'm
in the
saying with-
timeline.
I
That
believe in
wasn't
human
even
sacrifice.
like the beginning.
Well,
He
that's
was
why-
sucking her. He was making the kids suck the thumbs and laying in bed naked and all this shit. What the fuck do you mean it got all the way to this?
Yeah, nah, it's crazy.
This shit is weirdo shit. That is some weird, nasty shit going on over there.
I just think it's a little more common than we make it seem.
Maybe. I don't
And
want.
that's the
I don't wanna-
problem.
I don't want
What?
to tread the QAnon waters, but
Wait, what's he saying is common?
And I don't subscribe to QAnon. I've made those jokes of QAnon on this podcast a lot. But do I think that there's some validity to that? Sure.
sure.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Oh, so QAnon, the underlying, I guess, theme is that there are elite Hollywood or rich people that eat children.
The deep state kind of thrives
Of
and
course.
lives off children.
Correct.
And again, I live in the evidence world. I'm not going to put anything on anyone, but it seems to be a trend with every really powerful person. I'm not talking about celebrities. I'm talking about a real powerful fucking person.
Right.
It seems to be a thing.
I'm not sure that I would lump Woody Allen in the real powerful person
I'm not.
category.
No, I'm not. This ain't a Woody Allen thing I'm talking about. This is just some nasty fucking
This is
shit.
just some nasty, weird shit.
There's a theme.
He
with
was
the
powerful and
Jeffrey
rich, but
Epstein
he was
world.
powerful. I'm not putting him with the the nasties, but
That's
he was powerful.
But he wasn't even at the time like George Lucas. He wasn't making huge fucking crazy movies with
Man,
$1 billion. He was doing.
He's a fucking molester and
We know,
rapist.
we know,
I had
we
a
know
couple
party
in my
promoters
neighborhood.
that get some of this off.
I was gonna say,
No
yeah.
doubt.
We know
Yeah.
people that aren't anywhere near as powerful as Woody Allen.
Sure.
That are nasty on a
I had
smaller
a,
scale.
I had a
Sure,
molester
sure.
on my block.
Sure.
Like, this was a thing.
You want to go get him?
I think he's long gone.
Okay.
And it wasn't Father O'Neill for all your
You
jokes.
didn't make sure, huh?
He didn't catch me.
You didn't.
I was quick. I ran track.
But you didn't confirm. You hear that? Rory didn't confirm he was off the block. I think he's gone.
Let's not laugh at this. Let's just get out of there. Let's just get on out of there.
No,
We
you're
go-
right. You're
we
right.
go
You wanna
crack
come to
a
America?
joke. Yeah.
I'm just saying, some of these conversations, man, like it's tough to have with my parents. It's like, I know you love me a Pharaoh, but I'm watching this and I'm like, that's my mind. It's the sound of my mind working.
Mine is a machine.
Mine is a machine. All right.
Your mind sounds trash.
All right, you know what? Hope you guys enjoyed this. 2 hours to go. 2 hours
We're
to
just
go.
getting started.
I know the sun is down when it's gonna get lighter.
All right, so let's move on. Wait, what was that? Oh, we was talking about
Coming to America.
Woody Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's come to America.
Let's go to America.
Podcast.
Yeah, it'll be less racist there.